Hello, hello, hello everyone. With you, El St. John and my son Ben.
Ben St. John, how are you all?
I hope that everybody is doing awesomely, wonderfully great.
Yes.
And just manifesting whatever it is or whoever it is that you want back into your life,
Yes.
or for the first time.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to talk actually about conquering back that love that once was near you, left, and you wanting him or her to fall madly in love with you again.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Ben, do you remember that we've been talking about Neville Goddard's teacher by the name of Abdullah?
Yes.
And you know what stands in my mind right now, and you know, every time that of course we want to manifest something, is that particular time, which actually was the first time that Neville Goddard came up to Abdullah, his teacher, his spiritual teacher, who by the way was Jewish, and Neville was very Christian. Okay, but this just tells us that, you know, we're all the same. We're all humans.
Yes.
We all have desires, and
Right.
we all have faith, and we can just grab onto it to manifest whatever or whoever we want in our life.
Right.
Anyways, the story goes that Neville was a dancer in New York City, and he was a young, 20s teenager, or maybe in his early 20s young man who was a dancer in New York City. And it turns out that, back in those days, the United States was going through a really rough economical situation.
Right.
So nobody was gonna spend money that maybe they didn't even have at the time to go see a dancer or a play or wherever, a professional dancer can be performing. So he had no money, and he wanted to go and spend Christmas with his family in Barbados.
Right.
So, he told Abdullah, I want to go to Barbados, but I have no money. There's no way that I can even make it, or that I can even think of making it. And then his professor, his teacher, Abdullah, tells him, you are in Barbados.
Right.
In other words, rephrase your way of talking.
Right.
Don't say you want to go. Say you are in Barbados.
That's
and
right.
See yourself in Barbados.
That's right.
As you go to bed, you're in bed, you're sleeping in Barbados.
Right.
And 2 weeks went by, nothing was going on, but Neville kept going and going and going. Sees his teacher Abdullah again, and he tells him nothing's been going on. Abdullah wouldn't even touch the subject anymore. Okay? The reason being Abdullah was ignoring, I believe, Neville, was because they were going to start giving force that nothing had happened. Okay, that there still wasn't any means of going to Barbados.
Right.
So Abdullah wouldn't even listen to Neville Goddard tell him that, that there was no way that he was going to make it to Barbados,
Right.
to his homeland,
Right.
for Christmas.
Right.
So he kept going and going and going. A few days later, he gets a ticket from his own brother, okay, paid first class to Barbados. So in other words,
Exactly.
we must speak as if we already have it.
Exactly.
In the now.
In the
as
now.
we've said before.
Exactly.
in other videos.
Exactly.
Okay? Speaking in the now.
That's right.
Okay, let's say one of the questions that we have, because we have a community channel, Rose
Yes.
for a Soul,
Yes.
which we invite you to leave your comments.
Yes, please.
We'll
leave
be
those
asking
comments.
questions there. If there's a video that you guys want us to talk about and record, we're more than happy gonna do that, okay?
Yes.
So anyways, one of the questions was,
Yes.
or one of the answers was, what was it, Ben?
There's a comment that says, manifesting an ex falling in love with you again.
Okay. Let's say that person left. Okay? You haven't heard from that person in months and years. Okay? First and foremost, clear yourself up.
That's right.
Make sure, okay, remember that you are the most important person. Okay? Your inside, your outside must be in the best shape ever.
Exactly.
Okay? If you guys split up, there's got to be a reason
Right.
that hurt you and that hurt him. Okay. First and foremost, clear yourself up.
Right.
No more resentment, no more hard feelings, negative feelings on what happened.
Right.
Make sure that is cleared from you, from your thoughts.
Right.
Remember, your thoughts have so much power
They
during
do.
the day.
They do.
Okay? Clear that up. That's why we tell everybody, do the
step back
method. Exactly. Do the step back method.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's very important to do
Yes.
because that really, that you know, you're giving it that assurance because you know that eventually what you desire, in this case your loved one, is going to come back to you like this.
Exactly. So you got to be clear from all that negativity that you
Right.
may feel due to the breakup.
Right.
Due to the problems that that might have gone on, you know, that caused you to split up with this person.
Right.
Whether it was his fault or your fault or her fault or your fault,
Right.
you know, you got to kind of bury that.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
Because if you keep remembering this, it's a negativity that's following you.
Yeah.
It's following, okay? So, once you have cleared that from
Right.
your life, where you know that you have split up from your loved one
Right.
and it doesn't hurt, okay? And you don't see it as something bothering you and hurting you.
Right.
Okay, then that's your moment to start up again.
That's right.
Okay? That's your moment to be happy, to be in the best attitude that you can.
That's right.
Okay? And if you maybe have to take a little trip or give yourself some pampering, do so. Okay?
Exactly.
That's very helpful. It's amazingly helpful.
Extremely helpful.
Okay? Once you've come back, okay, you've recovered peace.
That's right.
Peace brings power and strength.
Most importantly.
And that's what you need to manifest.
Exactly.
No matter what condition your relationship is,
Right.
okay, with that person. Let's say you're not even in speaking terms with this person.
Right.
Start calling him or her back. Okay? Do your visualizations.
Exactly.
In the nights, visualize seconds, minutes before you go to bed. Remember, that's when you're going to open your subconscious mind, who's
right.
full of power.
Exactly.
That's like your very own genie.
That's right.
Okay? You're commanding your subconscious mind minutes before you go to bed, okay? In that stage, minutes before you close your eyes. And that genie is listening. It's taking notes, okay? And empower yourself with positive affirmations. Affirmations like, I've got it. I've
right.
got him. No longer think of that person that left,
Right.
whether it's a gal or a guy.
Right.
Don't think of them as a nostalgic memory.
Right.
think of that person in the now,
Exactly.
right next to
That's
you.
right. That's right.
That's why it's so important for you to visualize yourself and speak in the now.
Exactly.
I've got it. I've got it. Remember what that person used to wear.
Right.
See that, touch that person, you know, that loved one, and magnetize him back, or magnetize her back.
Yeah.
It can be done. It's done. It's done. You know, we have several stories of people that have come back. We have several videos, in fact,
Yes.
that of a teacher and a pilot.
Yes.
She manifested him back by believing. And there's another story that we've talked about as well in one of our videos, where this young girl had just graduated from college. She couldn't start working on whatever she had her degree in.
Right.
So she had to work because she had to pay bills.
Right.
So she went to work into a warehouse, and at this warehouse she meets this tall, handsome guy. She would just see him from her department because she was working at this other department, and he was working in the west side and she was working in the east side of the building. Okay, so she would just see him occasionally. She just thought he was so handsome. Time went by. She kept thinking highly of him to the point where she had a little crush, and then that little crush became a big crush. So she started to manifest, to believe that she could conquer this handsome guy. And the day came when she was moved to that department. Remember, the universe, once you're at that level of vibrating to the language of the universe, okay, makes way, and a series of events happen where you guys come together.
Right.
Again, or for the first time.
That's right.
Okay, so it is it's a little windy.
Sorry about
that. A little windy here.
Yes.
In Southern California. Anyways, it can all be possible.
Yes.
All you got to do is put your mind to it.
Exactly.
Okay, no more crying, no more nostalgic feelings, although they're wonderful and great.
Yes.
And it's part of us because we're humans.
Right.
We tend to sometimes overextend our memories, and it's good and great.
It is.
That's why we have a wonderful mind that keeps memories. Okay,
Right.
but don't see it as it's unreachable.
Right. It's impossible.
It's
no.
impossible.
Quit that.
You can reach it. It is
Exactly.
possible.
It is possible.
Okay, so if you change your way of thinking to a positive way, okay, you have a wonderful, wonderful chance
Yes.
of manifesting, and the sooner the better.
Exactly.
Whoever you want for the first time, or back into your life.
That's
for
right.
the second or third time.
Yes.
It all is possible.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so if you like our videos, subscribe.
Yes.
Comment down below.
And like our videos as well.
Yes.
And
leave us your comments. It's actually a little easier for us at this point in time to read your comments instead of emails.
Right.
Although we do read emails and we do answer them, we just have way too many right now.
Yes.
The comments, we try to go one by one, and
Right.
we answer your comments. Okay.
Right.
You can leave them under
Our video.
as well as in the community
chat.
chat. Okay, that's what it's called. The
Exactly.
community chat. Okay?
Yes.
So, we know that this works.
Yes.
Okay? It really is up to you. Are you willing to put in that effort?
Exactly.
It's not a heavy effort.
No.
It's a loving effort.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yes.
So, it can happen. It can happen. Okay? Where you
Yes.
manifest your loved one back and he's crazy for you.
Exactly.
It can happen that you manifest a loved one for the first time.
Exactly.
Okay, let's say you put your eye on a very handsome young lady, very beautiful young lady, very handsome young man. It can happen. It can happen. You know, we're part of the human race. It can happen.
Yes.
Always remember
Yes,
that.
yes, yes.
Okay, so from a sweet spot, windy today, real windy. We
Yes.
wish you the best. Leave us your comment, like our videos.
And comment down below
Yes,
on how your
subscribe.
manifestations are coming along.
Exactly, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
From a sweet, windy, beautiful spot here in sunny Southern California. Namaste.
Namaste.